Hello everyone, our Monday Tech Minute today is about cartoon making, and I'm going to show you a community of learning online called Kerpoof that has a great way to make cartoons online. So, when you go to kerpoof.wmv, if you look to the right side, right over here, you will see for educators. Click that button and you'll be able to fill out a scholarship for getting into Kerpoof for free. It also has this great movie right here that will show you what Kerpoof is all about. They have lesson plans, they have teacher accounts, they have classroom ideas, standards, newsletters, facts, and a way to contact them. It's a great account with lots of information for teachers. Teachers can create free accounts for themselves and their students using Kerpoof. It's also a way that you can chat online with your students. There's a class message board that you can use, and they can collaborate in real time on projects using the teacher accounts as well. If you need to know how to do something on Kerpoof, they have lessons that will help you. They have tutorials, questions, tips and tricks, all kind of things. They tell you how to make the movies, how to make a picture. Some teacher facts and kids facts are in here. So this really user-friendly and will really help you if you need to know how to do something. On Kerpoof, there's a lot of different things that you can do. You can practice spelling with Spell a Picture, make a movie, make a card, make a drawing, make a picture, or tell a story. And on Kerpoof, they have grade levels that they think are appropriate for each one of these categories, and you can, of course, play with it and make your own determination. There's also at the bottom right here, projects that are made by others. That's one of the things that you can do in Kerpoof, is you can share your work with other people and they can comment on it, or you can keep it private. Well, I'm going to choose Make a Movie. In the movie, they use cartoon type characters to create the movie, so that's what I'm going to show you today. Now, there's different kinds of storylines that you can use in Kerpoof. There's Tall Tales, Rock Party, Spooky Stories, School Bell, Far Far Away Land, and Fairy Tales. Well, I'm going to choose, let's use Tall Tales today. The first thing you'll do is you'll pick a scene. You choose from the different scenes that they have here. If the yellow arrow is lit up, you can always look for more. Well, I think that this right here, that'll be good. Okay, so when you do that, when you choose your scene, then the storyboard comes up. It's very important if you're using this with kids, I think, to have them create the storyboard ahead of time so they know what they're going to do and they know what they want to happen in each spot. So they can go on and play with it for a little bit and then go make their storyboard and come back in and make their real movie. Because if you let them just play, it might take them a while to actually get anything going because there's too many things to look at and to see. If you want them to create something the first time they look at it, it might be a little confusing. Alright, so over on the left side of my screen, there are some tools that I can use for clearing, to open the bags, to add text, to create the movie. And then over here on the right side, there are figures that you can add in. And at the bottom, it will show up the different things that you can do. You can put a song in, you can fade to black, and as soon as you pick characters from over here, it will also add things that your character will do. So I'm going to pick a character. I'm going to pick this nice one right here. I'm going to bring it in. I'm going to put it way up here in the, let me put him back here by the door. That'll be good. Okay? And you can see that back by the door he's a little small, but when I have him move, then he'll get bigger as he comes to the front. So I'm going to click that I want him to move. So I'm going to click on move, and I'm going to drag it over here to my storyboard. And it's going to ask me where I want him to move to and what destination. Well, I'm going to make this little thing here come up. And this is going to be A. So that's where my character is going to move to. And I'm going to say, okay. I'm also going to click on my character. And I want him to kick. Yeah, that's kind of cute, kicking. So I'm going to click on kick, and I'm going to have him kick after he gets to point A. Okay, and it's going to ask me how long, and I'm going to leave it like it says right now and click OK. So let's watch what I've done so far. So that's my movie so far. So you can see that this is actually really fun, and there's a lot of things you can do. You can also have your character talk. So I'm going to click on my character again. Okay, and I'm going to come down here, and I'm going to ask, ooh, throw a lasso. I think that would be cute too. So let's put a lasso in there. So after they kick, oh, they can't do it right there. So you can see that as you work on it, it's going to tell you if you can or can't do it. So that's going to be good. Let's see, what else do I want him to do? I want him to say something. So as Deputy Dana here is throwing the lasso, I want her to say, what would a cowboy say but yeehaw? So let's say, or cowgirl, yeehaw. Okay. And then I'm going to click OK. So now let's see what happens. I'm going to make my movie larger so we can see it a little clearer, and click play. Let's see what happens. Isn't that cute? I love this thing. It can be so many different things and it lets you do so many different things with your students. It's just really cool. One of the biggest things you need to do is play with it, because that's what I've done last weekend and this weekend. So I'm going to also show you a little movie that I created last weekend. So on Kerpoof, you can create your own avatar as a symbol for yourself. That's me. I'm really cute, I know. Underneath the picture of me, there's a green backpack here that says inventory. Once you start making things and saving them, that's where your saved projects will be. So I'm going to show you the movie I made last week. First, let me turn on my volume so you can hear the music. Alright, here we go. Rock Their World by Mrs. Pincheth, and here we go. Can you imagine how much your kids will want to make this movie? Let's rock their world! They will love this. So I just showed you my first movie. Let me show you a book that I made just a few minutes ago. It's also one of the Kerpoof things that you can do. And this one's called Claude's Dream by Miss Pincheth. And it says, Claude always wanted to fly. His dad supported his dream in every way. Claude tried running, jumping, and even made wings and tried to fly. Or to try to fly, excuse me. Let's see. One day Claude made a new friend whose name was Bill. Together they started to work on a flying machine. Finally they made one. At last Claude's dream came true. This story was made in a matter of about 5 minutes. And in just a second I'll show you how. Alright, to make a story or to make a book on Kerpoof, you choose the Tell a Story app, and it says for grades 3 through 8. I think younger ones could do it as well in groups with adult supervision. So I'm going to click Make a Story. And the first thing you do is choose a storyline. I chose Adventures the first time. There's also Fantasy, Winter Tales, Aliens, Pirates, and Rock Party. I think I'm going to choose Winter Tales this time. Alright, so the first thing I'm going to do is pick a character. There are different characters here. As you click on them, they get bigger so you can see. If there's a yellow arrow here at the end, that means that there are more characters to choose from. I like him, so I will pick him, and I'm going to drag him up here onto my page, and there he goes. I'm going to choose a background now. Let's see. I think he needs... That's good. Ooh, yes. That's nice. Alright, so now I'm going to go to this page, and I'm going to choose this background for that page. Let me go choose a character. See the little person right here? I'm going to click on him. I'm going to choose... Oh, there you go. I think that would look nice there. And you can also type in here and put your story in. Oh no, I am lost. Okay, when you're ready to add another page, you simply click Add a Page. You can choose other things, like some other things to add to the story. Oh yeah, there's some nice stuff. You can add text if there's not you can add text to your, there we go, yum. Okay, so you do whatever you want to do. You can draw on it. You can erase things that you put in. There's lots of different tools. You need to play with it to see what you're doing. And when you're finished, you simply come up here to the top and you click Save. You can print it. You can take a snapshot of it. You can say that you're done. You can undo whatever the last thing was that you did, or you can redo it. Okay, so you choose everything about your story. You type it. You put in the characters. Ooh, he looks interesting. He looks like he might want to eat that. So, it's a very interesting tool, and when you're finished again, you just go to the top, you click Save, and you name it. You can click here to share it with everyone. It will give you a website where your scene will be available at, and then you click Save Scene. If you don't want everybody to see it, then do not click this button. If you just want it private to you, then don't click it. So it's a great way to have your students be able to create things and still keep them safe and not let everyone see it. I don't think they're going to be sharing personal information, but if they do, if they click Share with Everyone, everyone can see it. If they don't click it, then it's safe just for the people who are supposed to see it. And again, with the website here, they can copy the website and email it to you, or send you the link to it so that you can view their book, even if it's not able to be shared with everyone. So this is a great tool. I'm going to cancel here, and I'm going to go back. There are lots of great tools with Kerpoof, and I hope that you really try to use it and play with it some to see what you can create. You can let your children get inspiration from the people who have already used it and see what they've made. And again, it's just a really fun learning community with creativity in mind. Now I'm going to show you the Spell a Picture. So what you do with Spell a Picture is you pick a background. And you can pick objects and you start to spell. So when I put in my first letter, it gives me multiple things here to choose from. So I'm going to choose the sign, and I'm going to click on my next letter, I, and then I'm going to click G, and then I'm going to click N. Look, it points to the stop sign because that's what I spelled. So I'm going to click Clear, and I'm going to choose another one, and I'm going to put in, this is an ocean background, so I'm going to put in a W and see what happens. It gives me lots of different things here, and I'm going to put in H, and then an A, and then an L, and an E, and it gives me 3 different things that are whales. Okay, I'm going to clear that one, and let's go back and see what else we can find. Let's go to Make a Card. So you can choose different cards here. Many different options. Let's choose Get Well Soon. You can add people. You can add medicines. Oh, that's not where that should go. Let's put it over here. You can add text. Let's put Get Well Soon. Okay, there's lots of different things. Let's put a flower. That will make a sick person feel better, I'm sure. Oh, it can't be right on top of her. Let's move that over. Let's see. Let's move her over here. Okay. Alright, and when you're finished, you can save it, print it, or even email it. And you can even take a JPEG file, save it as a JPEG file so you can send it into other things and send it as an email through the JPEG as well. So it's a really cool website that I hope that you take some time to play with and get to know and share it with your students. Alright, bye-bye everyone.